Hey guys, it's magykone and this is part 21 of the Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare walkthrough. So we're going to be doing the biographies and lies walk mission. So here's the cutscene.
Do you think I like shooting women? You filthy, whoremongering wretch.
Gracias, señores, que estaba viendo a mi tía que está media desculpada.
Yeah, get out of here. Go on. Go on, get.
Ándale, gracias.
Hello, Mr. Ricketts.
Hello, John. I see you're enjoying another vacation in our little resort.
Something like that.
Well, we got sunshine, sand, and a plague that makes people eat each other. Come to think of it, it must feel just like America to you.
What is going on? I thought things were calmer in Mexico.
This is calm. What's a little light cannibalism among friends? Excuse me. So, how have you been?
Good. Well, apart from my wife and son being tied up and trying to rip my soul clean out of my body, and the entire Earth turning into hell.
Good. Real good. You know, John, I've lived a long life. I've seen this land when it was just wilderness and scrub. I've seen missionaries nailed to crosses by shaman and burn into just the cinders of their misguided devotion. I've seen slaves get set free and return to a bondage even more confusing than the one they left behind. I've seen diseases wipe out entire communities in a weekend. I've seen bad men make their own Valhalla out in the bush, with harems of maidens and the hunting of men as a sport. I've seen men struggle with principles and morals and the very meaning of existence. I've killed all that can be killed. But I've never, in all my natural-born days, seen anything quite like this.
Nor me, sir.
Now, if we could only get something that would attract these blighters, we could kill them faster and maybe return this land to its natural state.
Some kind of bait?
Exactly.
I think I might know how.
And more dynamite. I'm running pretty low.
Let me see what I can do.
Thank you, John. And take care.
Okay, so we have to go, wait a few hours, and come back with undead bait and dynamite. So, since I already have a ton of that, I hardly ever use it. This should be easy, but we have to wait a few hours, so, if you haven't already, go save just like one of the towns, and then, just save the game. So that's what I did. Just rode out to that one place out there, and save the game, since it, is sleeping, and, wastes a little bit of time. So, probably the fastest way to get to where I was going was on the railroad, which I don't understand why it doesn't even count it as a road, but it is. But, yeah. Just go on the railroad to where I went, and or anywhere else that you went. You can pretty much go to any of the towns that you like. Except for El Presidio. Don't go there, it's a safe zone. It's like Fort Mercer, only it's a fort, a bigger one, with like a ton of stuff. So I was checking my map to see where the road went, and it goes up around there, and then it comes back down. So, the place that we're going to was a rebel base in the original game, which is why it's kinda off the map, trails instead of roads and stuff like that. So, but it's, if you take the right way, it's pretty easy to get to, but if you take the wrong way, then it's hard to get to. Because I took the wrong way and I came in from behind it, and it's in like the mountains or whatever those things are. So I had to like slowly go down the walls to get in there. So the survivor leader should be, oh, that was funny. Went inside the pen. But survivor leaders on top of the house. And these guys all use revolvers, so I think they all use revolvers. So just give them some revolver ammo. So I kind of just ran through all the zombies since I just wanted to get it done as quickly as possible. And Ridgewood Farm came under attack because that's what happens. They eventually come and attack you later. So you have to go back and save them if you feel like it, which I don't right now. I might do that later, like towards the end or something like that. So I made a mistake right here. I made the mistake of staying next to the bad guy, and then he exploded, and I fell down, and I wasted a bunch of dead eye. So I recommend not doing. Don't waste your dead eye. You need it all the time. Or if you're really good, then you don't even need it. So I personally think it helps me, makes the game easier. Almost done. We're at saving this town. Just got a couple more zombies. Now I'm being careful, running away from those things. Don't get knocked down. And of course he decides to move his head behind the rock or the lamp, which apparently I can't shoot through even though it's glass. So I missed him. And yep, here are the last two. Last one. Yep, that's why you don't run next to retros. Fall down. And there's the last one. It was a dog, and it was harassing my horse. Bad dog. Nope. So I got a bunch of dynamite. So head over to the tents in the back corner, right hand corner of the camp over there, and save your game at the little house marker so that you can waste a couple hours. And saving your game is always good. So that's why I save towns and stuff, so that I can save my game and not have to go back really far, have to redo like this whole extra part. So alright, so now that we've done that, let's call in my horse and check if they're, yep, Landon Ricketts. Biographies and Lies. Mission is available. So now we just have to head out there and then we're done. So I think the path I took was actually slower than the one that I took getting there. I'm not sure. So I didn't really time it at all, but okay. So the way I went was along the Rio Grande River. So, which is kind of dangerous because if you mess up, then you fall off and die. That's why I was going kind of slow, because I didn't want to fall off, and I was kind of like hugging the wall so that I didn't fall off, you know. But eventually, like, you do come out to an easy spot. And I couldn't see anything on my screen, so that's kind of why I kept on missing the road and stuff. Like, it was kind of hard to tell that there was a road. I thought I was riding on it, but I was, but I didn't think I was. So I started to go up the side of the natural formation rock and rock it all the way up. And so yep, just go on the roads. We're in the Diaz Coronas. We're almost there. And then we get another cutscene pretty soon. So, yep. Almost there. Alright, so we are now there. And okay, there we go.
Mr. Ricketts,
Hello, sir. How have you been?
as you imagine,
Good. Did you get the dynamite?
yes. And the bait.
Huh. Let's see. Wonderful. Here, let's work with that for a second. This calls for a soft touch. Not the brutish hands of a man of war, but the delicate touch of an artist. Some use oils, and some a chisel and a block of marble. For me, sir, it was always either high explosives or the trigger of a fine iron. But it's much the same.
Sometimes your humility overwhelms me, Ricketts.
You and me both, Mr. Marston. Now, if you'd have seen me when I was a young man, if you'd have seen me...
Okay, so we got the boom bait, and the video's about to end, so please comment, like, and subscribe to A21NY. Please.